welcome to Sip and Stir the Game.
Cheers. Look at my eyes.
We have the unfiltered Zoe here. The red carpet specialist, Julio. We have one smart guy today. He's an author and a Vanity Fair contributor. He's Chase. We have the gorgeous Antione. Last but not least, we have the master of cool and hair superstar, Yusef. Here's the first question. As you all know, Milan Fashion Week just ended, but one dress stole the show on the web. Why?
Is it like that damn colored dress? Like if you see blue or if you see gold?
What's going on with this dress?
No, a lot is going on with this dress.
It's ugly.
The fact that it's ugly as shit.
There's a lot of people that do see it ivory and gold.
This is
The
That's
real
the actual
dress.
dress?
The real dress is black and blue.
So it's like a variation in light and color.
I think everybody's been brain fucked over this one dress. After hearing so much about it being ivory and gold, that I was like,
I thought it was a joke too.
Maybe it is gold and white. What am I tripping? Like,
I don't even know why this is an issue.
I think that this is an issue because it's as
You
far
wouldn't
as
know.
America will get in terms of talking about color and racism.
The first point goes to Antoine. Good job.
Wait, there are points in this game?
Like played
I know you didn't tell us that.
You did not tell me this was a point
It
system.
changes the game.
It's a game.
Uh-oh.
we went on cruises.
All right.
Like a cruise.
Gloves off.
Fire Island.
A new scientific breakthrough out of England may soon put the stork out of a job.
Put the stork out of that?
If you know, wait a second, let them play.
I'll let the little losers
I
play.
knew.
It's a scientific breakthrough.
Yes.
Stork?
Dolce & Gabbana?
Like a baby stork or a stork?
What do storks do?
People still believe in the stork?
Babies.
The
What
stork,
is it?
The stork is the bird who brings the babies.
Right.
So one scientific breakthrough that was on everybody's Facebook timeline this week, we may not need sex anymore.
What?
To just
Gay
get
man.
pregnant?
Oh, turkey baster.
I totally am down for that.
No?
Yeah, but how is that a new thing?
Is this like sperm roulette? I've played that
How is
once.
that a new thing? Sperm clinics for like a long
You never played?
No, so now they made it. Can I guess?
Yeah, go
Ding,
ahead.
ding, ding. So now they made it where gays actually
Oh, yes,
can have
they
a
saw that.
Oh yes, girl, sit back.
Oh, can
they
have
can
a
have
biological-
biological babies by each
Two
other
gays.
and have matching DNA.
How is that
Oh,
possible?
Out of skin, of any like kind of cells, hair cells, skin cells, they can get the DNA and put that DNA inside synthetic sperm and
I don't want that baby.
Wow.
I don't want that baby.
As long as I don't lose my figure, everything's right.
I'm very gay, but I don't know if that's
Crazy baby.
natural.
for lesbian and gay
believe-
couple, it means they can have biological children.
That's amazing.
wonderful.
That's awesome.
That's wonderful. There is also, something wonderful to be said about adopting children. But
Thank you.
for me, there's also been a desire to
Get pregnant.
have a child that resembles me and my partner.
Would you mash up into like what kind of baby would you create if you could snatch like Beyonce's skin cells under your nails?
I would think my baby would be like a mixture of Candace Swanepoel. She's a model. And then take a little swab of me. What, it's like little. Like,
It's only two. You still have.
Yeah,
You have a swab,
I
boo.
just want to get a little bit of
A
everything.
swab. This is a
We're
swab.
just making two sperms together.
Listen, how about like I just get her and some guy that are really hot and they give the baby to me and I'm like, oh.
So
my
you don't
baby.
even want to be part
And
of
you
it?
carry it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the pretty boy answer, like the person I'm with.
Oh god.
the
Anyway,
baby
next.
look like Oh,
You just lose a point for that.
Like that was so.
Next, point taken away.
sorry.
Go
How do
ahead.
you say?
Hate to tell you.
I'm dying.
Paul Newman and anybody.
Wow, Paul Newman.
Newman?
The guy from 50 Shades of Grey and Rihanna.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Zoe.
Bruce Jenner and Liza Minnelli.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Totally great one.
That's a fucked up baby. I'm adopting it right now.
Jazz hands.
I'm in line.
That
Jazz
baby
hands.
is coming out like
Woo!
and running.
Like Chicago all day.
She's running out. Jazz hands.
This is another point for Antoine.
What?
He didn't really answer that.
Next question. This red carpet darling was robbed at the Oscars.
Oh my god, a pearl necklace with
Lupita.
Rihanna.
She wore a dress that was supposedly made of pearls, and it was stolen, but then it was like returned
Yeah,
because
we
they
found
realized
it.
they were fake.
But they're like cheap pearls, right?
Yeah, but who cares? Who stole that shit?
There's no such thing as a cheap pearl.
It wasn't her dress. First of all, they loaned it to her. What they should have did was probably stole her. It wasn't diamonds and shit that
Should
she
have
was wearing.
And that's the dress, right?
Again, I know women that have a $150,000 pearl necklace as opposed to a whole complete dress. That
No, but I've had better pearl necklaces for free, honey.
Not for free, honey.
At the end of the day, you know, it's couture. Most couture, you know, are 100,000 or better without a pearl. They thought that it was actual pearls. So they said, oh, it's 250,000, whatever. Those are the most dumb criminals that you will ever see in your life. They should be on that like show.
Zoe, what do you think of the fact that they brought it back?
So I don't know anything about this because I read books.
They brought the dress back.
I think this is not even a news story. Who cares about some pearl necklace?
It
by some
actually was.
actress?
It was like ISIS and then the pearl dress.
Yes.
This is
That's
when I hear pearl necklace, all I think about is cum on a neck. That's it. So like,
I made that reference
I
earlier.
just
Was it worth stealing?
no.
If whatever's worth stealing is not worth returning.
Hello? Clearly, that answers your question.
Girl, they're a bunch of thieves. Do you hear their answers?
I mean, there's so many diamonds
I
on these
would've
things.
stolen
Why
the
are they
first
stealing the
place.
diamonds?
Well, no, maybe they did steal drugs. She's not wearing any diamonds, so there weren't any diamonds at the hotel.
Yusef, I heard you had a question for Zoe.
She wanted to know what black man's pubic hair looks like, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, clearly, you haven't been with a black man before.
The only time I ever even got close to a black dick was
A black man!
his name was David Chase. He was the second baseman of the University of South Carolina baseball team. He was so fucking. He looks like Usher. When I actually saw his penis, it was two different. It was huge, and it went past his belly button, and it was two different colors. It was black and hot pink, like a
good
Lisa
dick,
Frank
girl.
sticker.
So you had a color blocking penis.
Yes, and so I told him I was trying to stay tight for marriage, and I left.
What's the color block penis?
Well, you know, the color blocking, you have like the brown bottom, and the pink. A redhead could have like a white and a purple head.
Oh, what?
You should get the guys you fuck, get them tested first.
It has different tones. That's good in a dress. To me, on a penis, it's
You've seen
not
a three-tone dick before?
Yes.
That's terrifying. Like 50 Shades of Dick.
You know what's crazy when you have like a white person, well, like the penis and the black balls.
You've seen some shit.
You dated a white man with black balls?
Well, I wouldn't call it dating. I would just.
All right, next question. This man got stung by a swarm of bees this week. Who are we talking about? Who got stung by a swarm
Is
of
this like a lip injection thing? Oh, vibrators.
Beehive. Come on.
Macaulay Culkin and
It's
my...
gotta be.
It has to be some Beyonce.
It's gotta be the queen. It's gotta be the
So
queen.
did someone say something about Beyonce and they got their ass handed to him? Because the Beehive are crazy.
Kanye West.
It's a rock star guy.
Beck.
Kid Rock. That's
So what did Kid Rock say?
No, I think Kid Rock would just come for Beyonce and like her artistry at some point.
What he said is that he doesn't understand why everybody loves Beyonce because she doesn't have huge hits like I Will Always Love You. And even physically, he said that he likes skinny white ladies with big boobs.
Did he say
Okay,
that?
girl, bye.
Kid Rock, fuck out of here.
Also, when was the last time he had a song?
No, but now
But
he's
Kid Rock is an artist. You have to be
singer now
legitimate
because you know when he
about
came out he was like, oh, I'm the black guy who I'm the white guy who raps.
Do you think it's accurate that Beyonce doesn't have huge iconic hits like Whitney or whoever song?
The truth is, she does have hits.
Ask Kanye West.
And it's a different time in music. It's a different time
Or
in like
taste.
pop culture. So therefore, those days of having the
'Cause
biggest
Rihanna's just
hit
iconic.
and all of this shit, like
It's
it's over. They're not even making the same money that Whitney Houston made.
The fact that he would even pit these different divas against one another is part of a racist psychology.
Of course,
And it's fucked up.
it is.
Especially because he appropriates black music and his blues,
Isn't
rock,
it
soul thing.
Is it a racist psychology or is he just being a white man?
I think he's
What's
just
the
a white man. No,
What's
I don't
the
think he's
difference?
doing. No,
There's
I
a
don't
difference
think
because we're born differently and we're raised looking from the outside in.
Yeah.
They're born with the white perspective. It's I woke up like
Right, but
this.
that doesn't make it not racist.
No, because
That
I don't
doesn't make it not
think.
racist.
I don't think.
Kid Rock fucked Pamela Anderson, who had Hep C. He has no credibility whatsoever. She has a yellow liver and yellow eyes. She's no credibility given.
You calling her Asian?
Like, don't you like Asians?
He
Right.
looks like an equal opportunity whore to me.
I give it a chance to everyone, and then I see if I like it for my own taste.
Who has a specific taste here?
I think we all know. Well, she's a slut.
You know, he's
I ain't got no type.
You like a white boy.
Get out.
He's like almost white.
Look-
Define that almost white.
Done that.
Look at it. Like somebody's white in his family. Look at that hair and that skin.
That's fucking relaxer, yo. He doesn't be white.
So mad.
I'm just saying. He could be Dominican.
do you have a type?
He could
I don't have a type.
Yeah.
Dominican are they're African though. For
be-
Dominicans
What's
who
your-
don't know that, you're African.
What's your type?
I like men that work, have jobs, and money, car. Is that a type?
Yes.
Yeah.
Paid. Right.
So I
Quinn,
guess-
how about somebody who's kind and respectful?
Okay, yeah.
No one
whatever.
cares. No one cares about
We
that.
can work on that.
Why you always
Is this something that I do
Sorry,
not
not
want?
sorry.
Is to be
That's
be
why you're
kind
single.
and respectful. and
Who said I was single?
It's your Gawker column.
It's like,
My Gawker column? No.
But really not. I was gonna say desperate, not single, but
Oh, that's
everything.
mean. I really like him.
Oh.
I
You guys
know.
are elite chasing on.
Next question. So wait, was that another point for you?
No.
Nobody got
She was.
I get the
Completely
point.
off.
I get the point.
What was
That
the
was a.
question?
Everyone gets a point for that one.
yeah, I know, right?
It was a half a point. dude.
Everybody gets a point.
Yay! Finally.
This question is not for everybody. What agency almost shut down this week due to lack of funding?
Oh, honey, this is not me. Ford model.
Ford model.
Ford Model's like always closing. They open back open.
Okay,
No,
it is
it's
not
not
a
a
model agency.
In the
I know.
sorry.
FBI?
We're like four.
No.
No,
It is
it is near the FBI. It has I think it's like foreign people, like immigration.
You're so
or something.
annoying.
You're very close.
Abortion.
Abortion.
He talked about the abortion agency.
Is it?
Is that from Colombia?
Those girls get
I
their
mean, if
abortion.
y'all can tell me
and
what
go get
Roe v.
plastic
Wade
surgery
is, I'll give you $1.
I was this really counting on Chase. I'm very.
I mean, I think
This is CNN top story. How many
Spokesman
government
is
agencies you
out.
can guess?
Okay, so we have the
CIA,
federal
the-
agency, which is
No, it's not
FBI.
The
right?
CIA, the
Immigration,
FBI,
FDA.
INS, the IRS,
The first word is department.
Department of Motor Vehicles.
Department of Health.
Education?
Department
Department of
of
Health?
Department of Health.
It's
Department of Motor Vehicles.
these girls don't read their notes.
Barney's department store in Chelsea.
I'm
The
sure.
Border Patrol?
Okay.
Close. The TSA.
Who's looking out for the terrorists?
Department of Homeland
The
Security?
defense,
Yes.
Homeland, yeah.
Homeland, yeah.
Why didn't you just say Claire
I get a
Dean?
point!
The fact
Reference.
that you
What is-
didn't.
Give me my
Nothing to do
reference
with
point.
anything.
Because
Teddy.
she's in a TV show called Homeland, and wait, hold on.
What is there?
That's the
Yeah,
right.
you-
Come back.
That's a mess right there.
Your eyeliner went to your unibrow.
You think they'll give me funding for helping young
You need like a
Distressed
Homeland unibrow.
women?
Your bra is invading the other
Do you think
bra.
Barack will give me money for this? This is like a foreign
What
policy.
do you mean?
Wait. If we're going to talk about Homeland Security, you have to talk about things like Guantanamo and the fact that you
Yeah,
have
but I'm just,
people who are
but
being-
the money.
The point is that you're losing millions of dollars detaining people
It's
illegally.
millions.
There are people at Guantanamo right now who have been there since they were 17 years old, and they've been there since the prison opened, and they're turning 30 now, and they have not been charged or tried, which is against the U.S. Constitution, and really, frankly, against anything that I think that anybody who lives in the United States and understands the black experience in the United States would support. Because you also have a whole population in the United States that are subject to the same unjust criminal justice system. And so you really should be drawing intersections.
Chase, you got
Chase.
all like Barack and shit. It's cute. I appreciate it. Guantanamo.
It's a
like-
real issue.
No, it is.
It's
No, it is a
something that
real
people
issue.
should know more about.
No, but
because
I
a lot
know-
of people
I
are
love it.
uninformed.
But my question is, if a lot of people really knew the issue, do you think they would side with you if they knew it? Or would
I
they
actually
still-
think they would.
They
Because you
would,
know
they
why?
would.
They would know the human stories of the people that are
That's
being
the whole point.
I
The
don't,
people
know,
don't
I
care
don't
about
know
those
because I
fuckers.
think
They would.
people, if you actually knew that this motherfucker right here was trying to bomb my
Why are you
building and
pointing
kill
at the
everybody,
wall?
no, I'm not
Pointing
I'm
at
saying,
the
you know, if you knew
The
that,
closest to a bomb that will be is a photo bomb.
yes, photo bomb.
New question. Apparently, sex sells to the tune of $420 million. How? Why?
Horrible, worst movie ever of all time. Stupid 50 Shades of Awful.
You watched it.
I have not watched it. I have not read it. I would not pollute my mind with the drink.
And how do
that
you
is that.
know, girl?
How do you know every detail?
Because it's, it is the worst writing, the worst movie,
Okay.
and the most boring vanilla bondage bullshit you've ever seen.
So the book had nothing to do with it. The movie is a lot more sexier. It's a lot more pop culture.
The reason why it's popular is because America is so choked by their own puritanical bullshit.
Who's here into S&M and what what kind of shit do you like?
Why do you think that I like S&M?
Because those who normally talk.
Oh, we all do like a little bit of glimping
What do you
nipples and spanking and bruises and bite marks.
But she's a freak for sure.
I believe that this
I
one is.
said
I
it.
believe that
That's
this
why
one is.
50 Shades of Grey
She
pisses
goes,
her off.
she goes to the club at 3 in the morning and she's like, wait there until someone just like grab her hand and just like take her to see
You
my
think
heat.
I'm like a gutter trolling mega whore like that?
Probably likes pretty vanilla sex.
What?
What do you like? Shrek.
I'm wild. I'm very. I'm verbal as fuck. Like I say the craziest shit. So, you know, it's so bad.
I can
sometimes
totally see
when
that.
you're done and you're like, oh my god, like I'm like almost embarrassed to like look at the person because like now I'm back to normal and I'm like,
What about you?
He likes red wine and classical jazz. That's as kinky as Carlton over there.
sex
again.
with a cello.
I bet not.
Dad, a crawl and a violin.
A Yankee Candle.
Oh, a Yankee.
Yes, a Yankee
Come on,
Fuck
Candle.
all of you. I like restraint sometimes.
Oh.
Black guys really like being handcuffed? Is that really
No,
like
don't
a-
handcuff me, bitch.
Oh God, come on.
Give us free, bitch. We asked for that a long
You
time.
set her up
You
for
put
it.
me in handcuffs, we got a problem.
I'm surprised.
This one says.
I thought black guys spend their whole lives trying to stay out of handcuffs.
Hello.
You're so good.
She's cute.
I like it so.
What would be a really fun safe word?
Go.
Safe word.
What do you mean safe word? Oh, like, okay, to stop, I came.
If you have to say out loud that you came, it's probably not that good. Next question is another chance to prove you follow the news and not just TMZ. President Obama issued his first veto since 2010 this week. What for?
I know. He is going to allow people who've been in the who've been in the U.S. for I think it's 10 or more years to stay in the U.S. Without consequence.
That's right, but it's not what I'm talking about. He did it a couple of days ago.
Oh.
Something
Is it
else.
for Israel?
Vetoed.
Gas.
Oh, the BP thing.
Yeah.
The line. BP line.
Jump all over that.
That's your point.
Very
That's
good.
your point.
They're very
Wait,
good.
wait,
That
wait,
was
wait,
your point. That was
wait.
your point.
He vetoed the Keystone Pilot.
Oh,
Oh,
right. Okay.
I get that point.
You get that.
You get that point, Jason.
You get that point.
Well, that's why I
This
went
is
to
real
try to
talk.
get gas tonight in my fucking car. And
You have a
then
car?
The fucking gas.
Did you not
There
just
was no
pass
gas
gas?
in '87. It wasn't working because of fucking Obama cut the fucking pipe.
Well, that question opens
whining.
itself up to sort of
I'm
environmental issues and global warming and.
Global warming my ass. The entire river is frozen.
Thank you, Sarah Palin. Thank
Okay.
I can see Russia from Harlem.
you. We have 2 for Chase.
I have 3.
3. You have 2.
3?
She has 2.
And we all got one.
I have a Jewish
From
3.
the one that we blew, and we all like answered it. So we all have one.
No,
he has
nobody
2
gets
now.
that.
He has
I
one,
have
and
two.
she has 2.
Well, I have to tell Maes.
I've actually had all 5 of the questions.
To be fair, you're
Next question. Whose addiction to cocoa got them in trouble this week?
I'm in love
Nicki
with
Minaj?
the cocoa. Who does drugs?
Everybody.
Miley
It's not
Cyrus.
that kind of cocoa.
It's Chanel, huh?
Dr.
Is it Coco Chanel?
Coca-Cola?
What do you make with cocoa?
Chocolate.
You on the right track? Whose addiction to cocoa got them in trouble this
Is
week?
it a fat person? Is it a fat person joke?
Honey Boo Boo.
Ooh.
Who's addicted to chocolate?
Got them in
Oh my
trouble
God!
this week.
Yes, honey.
No, I know.
Mr. Chocolate.
Phaedra!
Yeah, go off,
Why
got
didn't you
it.
say chocolate?
Okay, so what's the story?
So Phaedra.
What's Phaedra?
Phaedra is
Like a
an
Greek
ex-
mythology
is a,
monster?
A reality star from Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's Phaedra. Her husband is about to get arrested, and she's having an affair with Mr. Chocolate.
Don't you think
Supposedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly. She's not.
I mean, no one reacts with a pocketbook that fast.
No. That wasn't fast.
Jennifer Hudson does.
If it wasn't that Mr. Chocolate, don't you think it was another Mr. Chocolate, like a Mr. Dark Chocolate or Mr. Caramel or something? Phaedra's always been in love with the cocoa.
But at the
Come
same
on.
time, I don't believe anything that comes out of Apollo's mouth.
My favorite word of probably the month. Like this whore hypocrisy that she's calling whore everyone in the group and
She only
everything.
called Kenya Moore a whore.
Like, is this all about the paternity of?
No.
What is the?
This is like episode 5 after the pregnancy.
Right, but is
the
it
children
about-
are in college and shit right now. So
If your husband or wife goes to prison, what is the appropriate time to date an African prince?
Next day.
Woo!
Next day? What is the appropriate
No
time?
comments. I don't know anything about this.
You didn't,
Well, I had my lover a while ago went to jail.
was an African prince.
Well, he went to jail for some time.
We waited for him.
Why?
Well, you met him in prison through
No, I
prison
didn't.
dating system.
Do they have like
It was
prison?
Christian Mingle, sweetie. Prison Break Christian Mingle.
No Christian's gonna date a guy named Yusef.
This is serious shit.
I
My
love
boyfriend went
Muslim.
to jail, and I went like, I would say 8 months, and was like, no. And then I met someone who was my version of an African prince, and I ran like the fucking wind. Bye, Felice.
So I don't understand, why is the African prince what?
No, this is Atlanta. There's a bunch of Africans that have invaded Atlanta, right?
Okay.
And now they have
They're
a
all
little bit of
dating
money
hot
because
girls.
they had a little bit of money from
Okay, so I'm
Africa.
listening.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was that many kingdoms in Africa.
Right.
Kingdoms
I know,
in
right?
Africa.
Because I'm one for love, but I don't know about jailbreak.
No, but I'm sorry, but if I met my boyfriend and he had just got out of prison, you know what I mean? Like, I would play my cards right. Like, hey, what's up? How are you? Where are you coming from? Oh, jail. Oh,
Yeah, meet me at the Starbucks. It's like, which one? The one that 8 years ago? No, that's the new one.
knock me up, give me 2 babies, and then you're gonna go back to jail for 8 years. Okay, great, thank you.
I watch mob wives, and those people are loyal. They wait for their husband to get arrested and out of prison and arrested
like
again.
fucking, you know.
But that's their culture a little bit.
Next question. Which newly elected president made an anticipated comeback last week?
Is it from Europe?
European?
Is it an
South
artist?
America.
Nope.
President of, like,
is it a legitimate
country?
president, like of a country?
Yeah.
Yes, of a country.
Is it in South America?
Is this country?
This
the United
country.
States.
Paris. Oh, it's the United States?
It's not a
Obama?
Republican then.
No, it's not Obama. Obama was elected 3 years ago.
Last
Okay,
week
wait,
made a comeback. Bill Clinton.
It was Fashion Week last week. Like,
Oh, they come back the
Last
show.
week.
No.
What?
They come back the show? No.
You're warming up.
oh my God, wait, are we talking about what's her name?
Scandal.
You're warming up.
What's the TV show?
Oh, House of Cards.
Yes.
It's a really good show.
This guy really stops at nothing to get what he wants.
Well, he's killed people to become the president.
How far will you go? What is your biggest dream and ambition?
To eat whatever I can and never get fat.
What is your biggest ambition and how far will you go?
I would sacrifice myself, but not other people.
He doesn't have a dignity or virginity, so what would you sacrifice?
I don't know. I don't think I would sacrifice anything. I don't know.
You sacrifice Zoe?
She's gone.
What about you?
Give him that shit. Give him that shit.
Whoa.
I
know,
told you.
You
Give
know
them
why
that
I
shoe,
am
girl.
wearing these shoes.
I dressed you.
You know.
No,
So what would you sacrifice?
Everybody, everything. I would kill I would draw and quarter, tar and feather,
I'm leaving.
Iron Maiden, Spanish Inquisition, turn people into Catholics. I would fucking do anything.
For what? For what?
No Catholic.
What?
Oh, I want to be Howard Stern.
For what?
I've got 2 life goals. One does not end up an old, crazy, crotchety New York lady with a lot
Which
of
is gonna
cats
happen.
who pushes those crazy
Check.
carts who are
Well,
like
that's
about
what
to
it's
die
gonna
on the
happen.
street.
Upper East
I
Side
agree.
girls.
Yeah, that's the first goal, is not to end up like that.
So
The
let me get
second,
dressed with the better sequence.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
Banana
I'm the
boy,
man.
you don't get to say shit to me. The second is that one day I get to take over Howard Stern's position. I would literally do every single kind of waterboarding, Guantanamo Bay torture I could possibly find to get what I want. Howard Stern, I'm coming for you.
Get that ass, girl.
I will get that ass.
I think I would do anything.
What's happening?
He has a lisp, and it's so cute.
Did you do anything for a new pair of jeans?
Yeah.
No, not a new pair of
Maybe
jeans.
a sweatshirt that fits.
Oh, now the bitch is mad.
She's mad.
Alright, next question.
I love that
I
sweatshirt.
would.
Which country president is accused of snubbing the White House this week?
Netanyahu. Israel.
Is it Russian?
Israel.
Huh? How do you say?
Netanyahu.
Is it Russian?
Yes!
Ding,
Wait, I want
Boom.
to know if Antoine knows who Netanyahu is.
I'm pretty sure he's the prime minister or some elect delegate, based on your question, of some country.
Israel. High
I just
five.
don't know. Oh, she knew
did it.
Israel because
Well, Israel is the leading manufacturer of the best weapons in the entire world, and we
Right.
need them as our ally because they are holding down the fort around the rest of
The Middle
what
East.
we consider to be like the terrorism sort of
Right.
mecca.
But it's problematic.
How do you feel
It's
about
super
the ties?
problematic.
Yeah, of course.
It's
I
fucked.
mean,
I mean,
because
the
you
whole
can't
thing
talk
is
about
fucked.
Israel without talking about Palestine.
I mean, what Israel is doing is absolutely wrong. The whole thing is really bad.
Alright, well, next question.
What are we talking about? Vladimir Putin now?
Who is never gonna wear a cape again?
She's living for a hip replacement, honey.
Let me start.
I mean, come on, let's watch it. Listen to the lyric and when she falls.
She looks
Listen.
great.
I fall into at the same time that she falls.
I hope she signed for Obamacare on time.
What happened to the dancers? Why did no one catch her? They were all like, goodbye.
Like, didn't you watch The Incredibles when Edna mode like the cartoon for the superheroes? She's just like capes were obsolete. No one wore capes anymore.
You can't
say
use
it's
fictional Disney movies as a reference.
She's like the Anna Winter of
No,
Disney
bro,
movies.
totally. Get into it.
Let's have a moment of silence. Everybody, put your hands up on
Do we hold hands?
I don't give it into that.
Respect Madge, okay? She's mother. Okay, alright, thank
Do
you.
you think it's age appropriate?
Absolutely. I think you can perform at any age, but I think her tired ass should have been sitting down in a chair and giving very face, beat, good
What face?
That's ridiculous.
Honey, what are you talking about?
Ridiculous. She's still fucking functional. She's not like in a wheelchair.
Didn't you see Madonna at the Grammys? And she's like, give me every outfit possible so people will not talk about my plastic surgery. Like, put everything, a corset, like a Torero,
She fell.
anything.
She fell. I'm sure it's not the first time that she or any other performer, Beyonce or otherwise, has fucking fallen.
Sometimes you got to know when to just kind of like simmer down. At her age, I don't know, she's like 103 or something like that. I don't know.
54.
She just seems so like desperate. She's fucking Madonna. Like she didn't not have to go to the Brit Awards.
But she's trying to sell concert tickets.
To me, it was hysterical when they asked her, it's like, what's your new favorite like artist? And she's like, Taylor Swift. She's like, what's the song that you like the most? And she was like,
Madonna is way better than Taylor Swift
It
is
is.
than all these bitches.
I mean, she's trying to say that ageism, which is a word that doesn't exist, is the same as homophobia and racism.
Ageism doesn't exist. I don't think it's an age thing. I think Madonna's doing young people's stuff and she needs to be age appropriate.
But why do you have to be? I mean, imagine.
I don't feel it's about age
Why do you
appropriate.
have to be age appropriate?
She needs to get a fucking piano at the Holiday Inn in Vegas and create a residency at the fucking Airport Hilton.
Vegas would sell tickets.
And we'll be there and see her. Madonna, we love you. I'll be there.
Next question, whose hairdo is on everybody's list?
Oh my god, Zendaya. Zendaya is my fashion icon.
Fashion
fashion
icon.
icon.
Her stylist is your fashion.
Let me tell you, Juliana said she looks like she smells like patchouli oil. I don't think it was appropriate for the Oscars.
She looked fierce though.
Perfect.
That she looked stupid.
If that looked like
She
the
should have been at the
Grammys-
Oscars with her hair like
No,
that.
Grammys would have been perfect. If you have someone that has dreadlocks all the time, and she has that look for the Oscars, it's great. But then you've never had it, they're all fake, and then you put it for the most grand, glamorous, red carpet in the entire...
Dreads are grand. Locks, as they would call them. They're grand.
Hello.
Who's
I'm
that
the
lock?
hair connoisseur up in here. And me being like, Jamaican, we know how serious it is and all that, But it's also fashionable too.
In American culture, black hair is politicized. It is. So making any kind of comment like that, I think, about black hair is inherently political.
No, because we live for Beyonce and her lace front.
Isn't Fashion Police a show where you can make stereotypes and make fun
Not
of
if you're
them?
like an anorexic head
But
case
you know
who
what the
looks like
thing
a
is?
skeleton.
I mean, everybody plays a role, just like we're here, right? You know what I mean? You're the smart one, you're here. You're the Latin one, you're the light-skinned one, she's the girl, and I'm just me. Everybody had their own job description, right? And we go to E! News, and Juliana has her own job description. She's just supposed to talk about her dress and blah, 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 and shut the fuck up, right? Joan was always supposed to be funny. Kathy Griffin now is supposed to be the one who was supposed to say, hey, she looks like she smells like pot and da-da-da-da. And everybody in America would have been like, ha, 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 ha. But Juliana, who the fuck are you?
What singer came out via a song last week?
Sam Smith.
No, bitch. It was on Empire.
Whoever he is, he's fucking hot.
I think it's amazing. I work with a lot of like youth, and they're all like black, and they're all Latino, and they come and their families kick them out of the house because they're gay. But the whole like watered down bullshit of it all is so like corny. Is that I'm not walking in the grocery store with my mom, hey mom, let me break out into a musical and say, oh mom, I'm gay. Like no, that doesn't happen. That's some bullshit.
Oh, are you kidding me? When I came out of the closet, it was the Bodyguard movie coming out. And no, seriously, and the soundtrack, and I was just like, oh.
The fact that they have a character, a black male character, who is gay, feels like kind of a big deal to me, especially within hip hop culture.
It's not the first time of a gay relationship on TV. It's not. It's like, and then you're gonna do this. Come on, we're beyond that. It's
But
like,
no, we can't say that because every gay couple that we see on TV, they don't really represent the black gay man. They don't really represent the Latino gay man. The black men we see on TV are queens. As we see are the Chichi Rodriguez and the fashion queens.
Right.
Well, I love them. Those are my sisters. It's a different side of masculinity that people don't know, that they don't identify with.
And I don't live for gays who wear pumps. At the end of the day, I'm a man. Like, why do I need to wear pumps? And,
Girl, you got pumps on.
What
Show your
does that
feet.
have to do with anything?
Jordan! But this is fashion.
What would be your coming out song?
I wouldn't have a coming out song.
Because
my
you stay out in
grandmother
the
called me
closet?
out. She said, "Is that boy your boyfriend?"
That happened to me. I took offense to that. My mom asked me, and she was like, "Who is this guy you hanging with? Like, is he a boyfriend?" And I was like, "Oh, she tried."
Girl, that's what I did. I said,
I looked at her. I did the.
Alright, next question. The last question.
Moesha's
Moesha's best friend's mom had some issues with Hollywood.
Monique, honey.
she's been blackballed.
They tried it with Monique. Monique was blackballed from Hollywood after winning her Oscar. She was slated for like shitloads of movies.
But it's not because of the Oscar, because she's been a bitch to everyone.
No.
Have you worked with her?
There's a lot of people that won Oscars and shit, and you don't see them anyway. Holly Berry, where's she
Nope.
at?
Lupita.
That woman.
Haven't done a
Lapita,
movie
where's
since.
she at? So she didn't play the game. She didn't play the game. Oh, she's a bitch. She's a bitch. All these black women are bitches.
They just
All
don't
of it,
play.
and there's a lot of women that won Oscars that are white that haven't, that you don't see anywhere. But for a black director, as of Lee Daniels,
She
to
plays
tell
the game.
her that she didn't play the game is really fucked up.
Is
Here we
playing
go.
the game a euphemism for sucking dick? Because
You would wish.
I just don't understand what you're talking about.
No.
I would be famous.
Wait,
You would be in an Oscar dress, like just.
Monique is in Patrick Yanfolk's new movie, Blackbird.
She's gonna be brilliant, right?
Thank you so much for coming and playing Sip and Stir the game. Our winner is Zoe. Thank you so much for watching. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and I'll see you everybody soon.